Mr. Marty Show.
Yep, there you go. Oops, are you okay?
Yeah, just my leg. Bumped it on the table.
All right. Well, welcome to the show. 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 Mr. Marty Show. Well, we got a dream show. Dreaming about the dreams. Dreams are lovely. Never what they seem. We dream and we glow. About the Mr. Marty Show. Take it on ya! The Mr. Marty Show.
The Mr. Marty Show.
The Mr. Marty Show. Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. 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 Whoa. Live action on the Mr. Marty Show.
What did you drop in your cord?
I dropped the
Everybody wants their car to go faster than the rest. Everybody wants their car to go faster than the rest. Everybody has an elephant that wants to be relevant. Everybody wants their phone to have the latest apps. Everybody wants their phone to have the latest apps. Everybody has an elephant that wants to be relevant. Gotta come to terms with the pachyderm. Gotta come to terms with pachyderm. Gotta come to terms with the pachyderm. Gotta come to terms with the pachyderm. Everybody thinks the story is all about them. Everybody thinks the story is all about them. Everybody has an elephant that wants to be relevant. Everybody thinks the world revolves around them. Everybody thinks the world revolves around them. Everybody has an elephant that wants to be relevant. Gotta come to terms with the pachyderm. 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 biggest in the room. Everybody thinks their elephant's the biggest in the room. Oh, everybody has an elephant that wants to be relevant. Yeah, everybody has an elephant that wants to be relevant. Yeah, gotta come to terms with the fact of done. Gotta come to terms with the fact of done. Yeah, gotta come to terms with the fact of done. Gotta come to terms with the fact of done. That wants to be relevant. Everybody has an elephant. Everybody has an elephant.
Every Day is a celebration about us, an album that looks at our lives with optimism, joy, and hope. Songs that make you want to dance. Download your copy of Every Day by going to martinmccormack.com and click on the music page.
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
Freehold. Perfect.
Hi, Mr. Marty fans. Ma Gilmore here. Today we're talking about dreams. And when I was talking with two of my oldest friends from when I was 7, they mentioned the Disney movie Cinderella. And a dream is a wish your heart makes. Great song from that movie. And I thank Connie and I thank Kathleen for that suggestion. And then I reached out to another friend, Carol Lang, and she gave me 2 quotes. One of them from someone I didn't know had made this quote. Every great dream begins with a dream you have within that gives you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and change the world. And that is by Harriet Tubman. And for those of you who are younger who don't know who Harriet Tubman is, I would ask that you Google her. She was a great woman. And then Carol also said, dreams are reflections of our soul's desires. Now that is beautiful. I like to think of dreams like that. And then my daughter and I were driving along and she mentioned Harry Chapin and his song, As Dreams Go By. And that's one of my favorite songs, and some of the verses just kind of speak to you. Listen to the seasons passing, listen to the wind blow, listen to the children laughing. Where do broken dreams go? Well, Ma Gilmore says that broken dreams don't go anywhere. They stay in your mind. They live with you until you pull them out again. Another section of that song is, you should have been a ballerina, babe. Well, I have songs I should have sung, but I guess our dreams have come and gone. You're supposed to dream when you were young. Well, my daughter said, Mom, it doesn't matter if you're 7 that you dream of being a ballerina. still can dream of being that ballerina even if you're 80. And dreaming it older may bring some graciousness to your heart, to your life. Yeah, that is what dreams are. Now, another ending of the song is, and so you and I, we watch our years go by, we'll watch our sweet dreams fly far away. But maybe someday, I really don't know when, but we will dream again and we will be happy then, till our time just drifts away. Keep on dreaming, no matter how old you are or how young you are. Those dreams can lead you to the stars. You can change the world. So as Ma Gilmore always says, especially in the past 2 weeks with the trying times, please, may there be peace in this world, and may it always begin with me and with you. And so, Ma Gilmore bid you peace.
We need you to sign up for the Mr. Marty Newsletter. Simply send an email with your name and address to mrmartyshow1@gmail.com.
Well, here we are in the inner sanctum, really, of the Fish Keg, and I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves.
My name's Tony Hansen.
I'm Monty Williamson.
And both of these gentlemen were at the Fish Keg, which is really a wonderful institution here in Rogers Park. Can you give me the Cliff Notes story of how this all came about? Why fish, Tony?
Well, my dad and my aunt and Uncle Chuck got together and they were deciding what they wanted to do. My dad was driving a truck at the time and my Uncle Chuck is a fireman. And so he had some extra time and my dad had a little bit of money. He sold his car and they decided they were going to open a fish market. It's something that was in their heritage from coming from Washington Island in Wisconsin, and that's just what they decided to do. So in 1950, they, just got to this place and started it all up. And then a few years later, my Uncle Ted came in, and he was the driving force behind the whole thing for, up until he retired.
Washington Island, were you guys, the family, were you all fishermen at the time? I mean, people...
Mostly either were fishermen or a farmer, or, after the World War II, they all, my dad was one of 12, and there weren't that many places up on the island where you can make a living.
Right.
So some came to Chicago, and that's where he ended up.
That's, having played Washington Island, I just love the fact that the Washington Island connection is right here in our backyard. Because if you haven't been up to Washington Island, it's really, how would you describe it for Chico? It's kind of the most exotic part of Wisconsin, I like to say.
It's just a small place. It really is based on family, on relationships. So, Washington Island was just a small place. There's beautiful places to go and see and things. But there isn't much to do. It's the relationships that you build with the people and the people that you know and go and visit. And being family up there, we've always gone back and you've got to go see your uncles and aunts and your cousins. And my dad, having so many brothers and sisters, I have lots of cousins.
Right. Oh, that's fantastic. And I love how you're saying the family part, because that's certainly what resonates with me. And it's neat to see that you brought this now here to Rogers Park. But tell us about the fish that you have here. What variety? What's your favorite?
Well, salmon is a lot of people's favorites. I like the walleye and the lake perch are kind of my favorites. I've always been partial to the fish tips with it. It's the codfish with our spicy shrimp batter.
Yeah.
But shrimp is really what put us on the map.
Shrimp?
Fried shrimp.
Wow.
Has the building physically changed much over the years? Or no?
Not really, no. That's what a lot of people come in and say, especially the old timers, just the same way it was back in the 50s when they were coming in here for the most part. I mean, sure, there's different products and you got the upkeep, different AC in here now, which is nice. But, pretty much the same layout. When they first opened up here, they had to make a few changes, of course. There was put a lot of extra into it.
What about the next generation? Are we going to see the Fish Keg continue for another 100 years?
Well, can't guarantee that. There's it's a hard job.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work involved. And people don't want to work that hard anymore. So,
True.
Kids that we have, Monty's sons might be interested someday, but right now they're pursuing other things.
Right. Well, let's hope the tradition continues, because not only is it a really cool building to look at on the inside, but you also have that fantastic neon sign that anybody coming down Howard heading east, really you might as well say underneath it, welcome to Rogers Park, because it really kind of is the beacon of their home, the Fish Keg sign. And I actually think it's better than the Hagen sign on Montrose myself, but I'm partial.
They're both good.
Another big fish institution, but
I noticed both of you guys still have your island kind of way of talking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, has anybody ever said that to you guys?
Oh, yeah,
That,
people do once in a while say, where are you from? Or my kids will correct me that
you don't have a bubbler, you have a drinking fountain.
Right.
Yeah, no, Dad, it's not a bubbler.
But there's
some antiquated words that we still use.
I always said it was a Washington Island kind of rapid. There's a lilt to you guys. It's almost, instead of being Norwegian, you guys are kind of Irish,
Well,
maybe so.
Interesting you say, because the Irish inhabited the island before the Scandinavians did.
Well, there you go.
And maybe there's some spillover from
There
that.
must be.
I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to me today about this. And this is only in Rogers Park. I invite you to come on down and check out for yourself the Fish Keg. Thank you, Tony.
All right.
Somewhere, right now in the world, is a little child who has never seen a Mr. Marty show. You can be the difference in that child's life. For a gift of love of $100 or more, you can proudly become a Mr. Marty enabler. Remember, all that stands between that little child and a smile on that child's face is you. Be the difference.
One of the most important poems when I was a young man was William Butler Yeats. He reaches for the cloths of heaven. Yates wrote this in 1899 for a book of poetry called The Wind Among the Reeds. The one thing you have to understand about William Butler Yeats was that he was a very conflicted character in the sense that he was an artist, and he had that mix of the supernatural, the spiritual, the artistic, the nationalistic pride that was sweeping Ireland at that time. It would be scarcely about another 16, 17 years when Ireland would get her freedom. So he was wrapped up in that. Yet he still had a hand in that old English world of romantic literature. So a lot of critics will look at this poem and they'll say, oh my God, just another one of these poems that's all about unrequited love. But it's not about unrequited love. He did write it for Maud Gonne. And Maud Gonne was this English-Irish woman who keenly felt that it was Ireland's time to spring for her freedom. Now, William Butler Yeats had a couple things going against him as far as his love of Maud Gonne. He truly wanted to marry her. He felt that Maud was his muse. But what was going against him was Maud Gonne was a Roman Catholic, and in those days, you didn't marry somebody outside your church. William Butler Yeats was not willing to convert. The other thing was that she felt that him being an Irish nationalist, his fervor wasn't as hot as hers. So there you go. So he had two strikes against him. But probably the third and the most damning strike that was against William Butler Yeats was that William Butler Yeats was an artist. He was a poet. He was a person that relied upon what was in his heart to convey his message of love and convey who he is or was. So as an artist, I always felt this poem keenly. It's one of my favorite poems. He reaches for the cloths of heaven. Had I the heavens embroidered cloths, enwrought with golden and silver light, the blue and the dim and the dark cloths of night and light and half-light, I would spread the cloths under your feet. But I, being poor, have only my dreams. I've spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams.
Hello, Holly Chase here with scratch art by Martin McCormick. This piece is titled Howl. It's 11 3/4 tall by 10 inches wide. Let's zoom in on those incredible details. Each mark is made with an X-Acto knife on the back of exposed film, scratching the image into the emulsion. Very time-consuming and tedious work. To view more of Marty's artwork, go to martinmccormick.com.
Our cocktail club is the live chat nightclub on Twitch. Every Thursday at 7:15 Central Time, folks from around the world gather to chat with Mr. Marty and watch the show. Subscribe at twitch.tv/MartyMusic.
Never what they say. Dreams can be so many things. I fall asleep and I dream, only to wake up and find those other dreams don't feel as real as those at night time. Dreams of dreams coming true. Such dreams always overdue. Dreams of goals, I have said, racing against the clouds. Dreams that crash before my eyes, dashed upon the rocks. Oh, my dream. Dreams, my dream for you. Dream, may all your dreams come true. Dreams are never what they seem. Dreams can be so many things.
Now think about nightmares.
In today's world, a person is an influencer if they have 10,000 followers. Help Mr. Marty become that influencer. We only need 9,945 more followers. Send your email to mrmartyshow1@gmail.com and join the crowd wanting to know what shampoo Mr. Marty uses.
Hello, I'm in my bedroom with my shaker, and now I'm going to thank you for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for watching the show. The Mr. Marty Show. I loved their second so cute, and the dream song too. Almost like a lullaby, but not really. It's a song. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. Thank you for watching the show. Very, 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 very much. Bye. See you next Thursday.
It's the Mr. Marty Show.